Hi everyone, I'm trainer Amy Jo with Athlean-XX for Women, and today we're going to talk about maximizing your booty gains. All right, join me. All right, so maximizing the booty gains. We all are interested in that nice, shapely, round buttocks. And I know you've searched for this topic because you're interested and you're motivated and you want to find out some really good answers. So I'm going to give you a few tips that have really helped develop my own and clients, help them increase the size of their glutes efficiently, effectively, and in a really short amount of time. So other than making sure that your diet has carbohydrates, has a good balance of protein, has a good balance of healthy fats, setting aside the nutrition, knowing and assuming that you have a good plan fueling your weight training workouts, we're just going to talk about the exercises themselves today and how we're going to do them. So one thing that, a long time working with clients and through experience and research of my own is that not doing enough volume, meaning how many times a week are you training your glutes, is probably a downfall. So I've noticed a lot of individuals think that one time a week for legs or glutes is great. But if you're focused on training and wanting to add glutes, you need to do more. So it's not as much volume when you're doing it, meaning you don't need to be doing 20 different exercises, not even 10 different exercises. If you're focused on glutes and that's what your goal is, then it has to pinpoint. You have to narrow it down to every exercise has to point to that goal and achieving that goal, which means that you need to lift heavy. So there's a few great exercises out there that you've probably seen. We just want to make sure that you guys are even doing them properly as well, and not doing too many sets or too many reps as well, because it's not necessarily always about the burn or that I was sore. It's increasing strength. So if your strength is increasing, you know that there's going to be hypertrophy there in the glute area. So let's focus on one of our first exercises. So hip thrusts are really popular right now, and because they work. So one of the things that I've noticed is individuals are not going heavy enough. So I see this all the time, like a plate. This is a 25-pound plate. So if I'm adding this and I'm getting to 10, and you're like, oh, that was 10 right there. I could keep going. There's 11, there's 12. That's not going to grow your glutes. It's a perfect example of individuals I see doing a small plate or a barbell with maybe little 10s on each side, and you could go to 20, maybe even 30 reps. That's never going to grow your glutes. You have to go heavier. Get a barbell out, put a 45 on, and if you can have good form to 8, then you should be increasing weight your next time that you do glutes. So make sure that you're lifting heavy enough, because if you're not increasing that intensity every time, your body's going to adapt. Glutes will adapt. Therefore, they will not grow. So make sure that you're putting enough force on the glutes so that they grow and that there's no option but to break down and grow bigger. So that's one example of what not to do and what to do. The other one is, I think a lot of individuals go too fast. We go too fast on these exercises, therefore we're losing the intent. You're losing being super focused on what muscle group that you're working. So therefore we need to slow things down. So this is what I want to encourage you guys to do, is do a 3-second negative and a 1-second positive. A negative is always basically the stretch motion, okay? And then the positive is the contraction. So our deadlifts here, okay? We're going to do an American deadlift, which is where we round rather than keeping your pelvis tilted or reversed the whole time. Okay, so you're stretching down. When you come up, you're going to go posterior tilt. Stretch down and posterior tilt. This is an American deadlift. Now we're going to slow it down. I'm going to show you 3-second negative. So it's going to be 3, 2, 1, and then 1 second up and squeeze. 3, 2, 1, 1 second up and squeeze. I'll show it one more time. 3, 2, 1, up and squeeze. Great. So the 3-second negative 1 allows you not to have to train with a large amount of weight because you're slowing it down. So that's more time under tension. So basically means that you're not going to go at your PR because you're really slowing down that exercise. You're holding on to that exercise than you would if it was just a regular of a 1 or 2 second count down and 1 up. So the longer that rep takes you, obviously the harder it is, which means you're not going to be able to lift as much. So that's one of my other tips for you guys, is to use a slower tempo. Tempo can really help you increase and have hypertrophy really on any body part. So think about it that way if you have another body part that you'd like to grow as well. So those are 2 great examples. And I just wanted to reiterate the fact that the burn sensation, or if you're sore the next day, that's not always the indicator that you got the glutes great. It's awesome if you feel like I'm fatigued, but I didn't get sore, but I don't feel the burn, but you're getting stronger. So I just want to encourage you on that piece, that if you're taking note and you are increasing your weight on those certain exercises that you know are going to have hypertrophy in the glutes, you're doing a great job. Keep going with it. Don't be so focused on the burn and being sore. So thanks for joining me. Those are my tips on getting those booty gains. Comment below, leave us a thumbs up. Let us know how you guys are liking these. I'm trainer Amy Jo, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.